While walking with my friend, I saw him littering, so I advised him not to do so, but then he replied, littering a little bit won't impact the environment. That is, if only a few people do littering, but what if enough people do so? The trash will eventually pile up. According to the observation done by Ministry of Environment and Forestry of Republic Indonesia, 59% rivers in Indonesia are heavily contaminated, causing danger to its surrounding areas. So today I will explain the steps that both student and community must take to protect the environment. And of course, the benefits will not only be felt by a few people, but probably an entire city. So welcome to my speech and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before going further with my speech, I will explain something that concerns your understanding about the main topic of this time, which is the nature. Well, in general, nature is everything that exists on Earth that was formed naturally without any direct human involvement, such as land, water, air, and etc. And now, as you know, our daily life cannot be separated from interacting with the nature. Even when we are just relaxing, our pet still have connection with the nature. And now, after understanding and learning about nature and its relationship with our daily life, we understand that nature has made many changes into the earth. There are also many things that we take the benefits from the nature, like water for drinking, animal and plants for eating, and some natural material for clothing. However, does it make us aware of how important nature is? Does it make us realize that we need nature? The answer is clearly no, as evidenced by the smallest thing we often do, which is littering. Eventually, no matter how much we know about the nature and its importance in our life, if we are not conscious of protecting it, our action will end up like Ciliwung River, a true victim of humanity's cruelty towards something that they always take the advantage of and then abandon it or even destroy it once they had enough. That's how humans are. They take what they want and then leave it behind without any second thought. It is ironic that we see clean up the environment poster everywhere, but not far from those posters we can see the tragic state of the riverside, or a sign saying don't litter, clearly displayed in font size of over 50, yet still having no effect on people's thick skull. If this is the case, it is certain that sooner or later our environment and nature will disappear, and not long after that, followed by us. Well, if that makes you worry about the nature and the future, don't think about it too much, because where there's a problem, there's a solution. That's what people always say. And today, I will bring that solution and explain it to you. But actually, there are many ways we can take to protect our nature, but I will summarize them into two main points. Ladies and gentlemen, the first point is reduce plastic waste. You might be tired of hearing people always talking about reduce plastic waste on and on, but that is the fact. Plastic waste is a major problem in our environment this day. According to the data uploaded by SIPSN, Indonesia produced 6.8 tons of plastic waste in 2024. And if you know about African elephants, that 6.8 tons of plastic waste is equal to 1.3 million of African elephants. A truly massive number. But don't worry, no matter how big the problem is, there's only a solution to solve it, which is use shopping bags and bring your own bottle when you go to the supermarket or market for drinking and refilling. This way, plastic waste will gradually decrease time by time. And take Bali for example, who has banned the use of single-use plastic waste since 2019. And the impact has been incredible on Bali beaches. And now, for the second point is reward. I know, this point may sound completely unrelated, but don't get me wrong, this is a very important point. Have you ever heard of a trash bank that give reward to people who deposit trash? When it comes to money, who would have been tempted and take notice? Of course, no one, especially ordinary citizens, who definitely need money. So this way, their awareness will gradually increase, that they realize that trash is not only a source of money, but trash is the source of problem for money itself. Why say so? Well, money is made from trees. So if there are no trees because the environment is damaged, where will money be made from? From water? No, it can be. Ladies and gentlemen, explaining at length how to protect the nature is very tiring. But it is even more tiring when it has been explained but not understood and practiced. So, what I want to emphasize again is that nature is not only what is created naturally from Earth without direct human involvement, but nature has also become the part of human itself. Therefore, protect the nature as we protect ourselves. Well, I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for nice and kind attention. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.